I didn't see you there. My name is... Sorry. My name is Emma Langford. I'm a singer-songwriter from Limerick. Some of you who've been to shows in the Duncairn might know me because I've been up and down to Belfast more times in the past couple of years than I have in my entire life playing shows. And I've absolutely fallen in love with the place. I suppose when Ray contacted me asking me to be involved in this project, I said yes for the same reason that I said yes to a career in music at all. To make a lot of money and meet beautiful women. And the community of musicians that are involved are just so great. Love being part of it, obviously. And I just think this is a gorgeous opportunity for us all to pull together while staying very, very, very far apart. I miss everyone, and I can't wait to see everyone again. So I'm going to play you a couple of tunes tonight without knocking over my camera with my own glass of wine. That would be class. First song I'm going to play for you is one that I wrote myself. And it's called Goodbye Hawaii, so I hope you enjoy it. You know the funny thing about the day you realize who or what you are is that by the time it happens, you're probably not that anymore. And the funny thing is logic states for some things to break, they first must fall. And like any small or precious thing, you give nothing or you give all. I can't give you any more than that. I don't trust my clumsy feet not to make me fall flat, and the heart's the only muscle tissue, little known fact that don't know how to heal itself if you cut it in half. So don't cut it in half. We spend our days in endless cycles of lust to oxytocin, never stopping to think about the space between us that we've chosen. Well, I can give my mouth my ear, but I can't give you my hand, 'cause though you're so understanding, you can never understand. I will hand you sellotape and super glue and staples, and I'll help you hold those pieces in place till you're fit and able. I could never be a surgeon, 'cause my stomach's far from strong, but I hope my bedside sympathy suffice to help you moving on. I can't give you any more than that. I don't trust my clumsy feet not to make me fall
vocal, and yes, we'll go with trumpet. I think that was the ever classy Emma Langford. And goodbye Hawaii, starting off this week's hashtag Duncairn Cabaret. See what I did there? Cabaret. That's enough of that. Lockdown madness has set in, that's for sure. Ismisha Lynette Faye, Dinja Delightwari Nahicha, Falsha Isteach. You're very welcome to the Duncairn Cabaret. Hello to the good people of North Belfast and beyond, all tuned in and part of this wonderful community. Thanks to everybody who has now made the Duncairn Cabaret a part of their lockdown on a Saturday night. It's great to have your company. And indeed, if you're sitting in front of the telly, in front of the computer, ready to enjoy what we have planned for you tonight, well, please remember to donate. So theduncairn.com, and donate what you can to the artists. All the money goes directly to them. And what a lineup we have for you tonight. Emma Langford had a lovely line there. What did she say? She said, we're pulling together even though we're so far apart. So we have performances from living rooms and houses in Limerick, in Kerry, Galway, Dublin, Belfast, and a few stops in between tonight as well. Níneart, Gokar, Healy. And I have a co-host for tonight, that's Conor Caldwell. Conor is just down the road here on the Antrim Road. And Conor, I just wonder, is there a particular performance you're looking forward to tonight?
Well, my héanaar now, Lynette. Gur mai agat Tamwin Shaw a Rish Ihe Jasahern Nia Wine Imal Farsha a her Fudden Dawn Fosta, and I'm really looking forward to the star-studded lineup of musicians and artists, in fact award-winning lineup of musicians and artists that we have for you this evening. What an opening hitter we had, Emma Langford, the social media queen of traditional and folk music, with another stunning performance. And if you want a bit of entertainment over the next week, she's well worth a follow on Twitter. So we're going to move on in a minute, and we're going to hear from the Whileaways, one of the best trios working in traditional music today. And as a special treat, they've actually all managed to create a socially distanced performance in the one room. So it's unusual for us to get to hear groups in their kind of proper form, but we're going to get that this evening from the Whileaways. Moving on then, we're going to hear some poetry from Scott McKendry, who's an award winner himself, awarded the Patrick Kavanagh Prize for Poetry last year, no less. And he is a very, very proud son of Belfast and one of the top poets working in Ireland at the minute. We're going to hear as well from Mick Flannery and members of his band. We're going to hear from Muireann and Billy McLeod in just a minute. But firstly, just a reminder that at the Duncairn, we see ourselves as more than just an art centre. We're a community, and in fact, we're a digital community in these strange times. And you can join our community by following us on Facebook or Twitter or any social media platform that you're on yourself. And you can help us out by sharing this stream and by clicking the donate button if you're able to support not just us, but our wonderful artists as well. So now we're heading off to Kerry, to the southwest of Ireland, and we're going to hear from Muireann agus Billy McLeod and Shenishid couple of reels.
Play you a couple of tunes now. And Billy sliced his finger off this morning. The top of his finger. It's pretty gross and very sore, so he may start bleeding all over the bouzouki, but we'll
try and keep the blood loss.
Keep the blood loss, because he ordered A&E. They don't want to see us.
They don't want to see us coming. Chopped off limbs.
Okay. Right. So the first tune is called Ormond Sound. It was written by Paddy O'Brien from County Tipperary, and the second tune is called The Torn Jacket, written by Connie O'Connell from County Cork. So two great monster tunes. The whistle and the bouzouki. Hope you like them. Okay. Okay. good. Here's a couple of tunes for you with the percussion by Sonic the Dog. Brat. Still, he's keeping us all sane at the moment, so he is. So I won't give out to him. He needs a fringe cut and I need a fringe cut. So I'm going to practice on him first and then work up to doing my own.
Down in New Orleans, killing time on the train. Came to get away, came to feel on the outside. I'm on nowhere time, give my seat to an old man. He throws me a smile, and I turn myself back in. This one's for you, but it's not for you only. All kinds of people, all kinds of that one's on me, she said, passing the coffee. And I'll see you later, babe, just like she knew me. We were strangers, though she did make me doubt it. As I walked away, I felt the sadness about it. This one's for you, but it's not for you only. All kinds of people, all kinds of love, waiting to share, waiting to comfort all your souls. With all your hands up there reaching for each other in the cool night air. Reaching for each other in the cool night air. Climb the 14th floor, watch the barge on the river. The grind and the great what for in my head like a fever. See the revelry, hear the side street preacher say have a blessed day, and I think I believe her. This one's for you, but it's not for you only. All kinds of people, all kinds of love, waiting to share, waiting to comfort all your souls. With all your hands out there reaching for each other in a cool night air. Reaching for each other in a cool night air.
Called Hamish McLeod, Egge's Hashini dul chluich sof canopir do hechgerin kata, which translates as sleep is ill work for messengers, and this song is all about fairies. Sof canopir do hechgerin kata, uru ege sulenin yoro, ben og huchlach heg bale kakare koro hu heg tosho
Said Red Molly to James, that's a fine motorbike. Well, a girl could feel special on any such like. Said Red Molly, let's try that one again. Said Red Molly to James, that's a fine motorbike. Well, a girl could feel special on any such like. And said James to Red Molly, oh, my hat's off to you. That's a Vincent Black Lightning, 1952. Well, I've seen you on the cafes and in the corners, it seems. Red hair and black leather, they're my favourite colour scheme. And then he threw her on behind and down to Barksdale, oh, to the right. Said James to Red Molly, here's a ring for your right hand. But I'll tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. For I fought with the law since I was 17, and I robbed many a man to get me Vincent machine. But now I'm 21 years and I might make 22. Well, I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. Oh, and if fate should break my stride, oh, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Molly, call Sergeant McRae, for they've taken young James in for armed robbery. A shotgun blast hit his chest and left nothing inside. Come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When she got to the hospital, there wasn't much left. Oh, he was running out the road, he was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. Oh, he said, I'll give you my Vincent, oh, to ride. Said James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats the 52 Vincent on a red-headed girl. And now Nortons and Indians and Greaves won't do, for they don't got a soul like a Vincent 52. When he reached for her hand and he gave her the keys, he said, I don't got much further use for these, for I see angels and Ariels in leather and chrome. They're swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And then he gave her one last kiss and and he gave her his Vincent to ride.
Hello everybody, you're all very welcome to tonight's cabaret. We're going to play some music for you and hopefully cheer you up a little in these strange times that we're all living in.
So the Síle go sigur fad slán sáhailte, the mis go le tosún is le óran as Conamara, corchú na trabáine an tanam dar gotcha.
This is a song called I'm a Hill.
I want to know where you are right now. I'm be seated beside you there. And I want to know where under what cloud your sorrows and sadness are shared. I am a hill you can climb anytime, anywhere. I'll be your refuge, you see. I am for you. I lay myself bare. I'm with you, though you're far from me. When my body sleeps into my light, you breathe. My tales of the struggle that seas. You carry me through to lands far and deep. And by you I'll always be. I am a hill you can climb anytime, anywhere. I'll be your refuge, you see. I am for you. I lay myself bare. I'm with you, though you're far from me. So here is my song. I wrote it for you, so you know that you're the one for me. No matter what fears, no matter what doubt, I know you're best for us to be. And I am a hill you can climb anytime, anywhere. I'll be your refuge, you see. I am for you. I lay myself bare. I'm with you, though you're far from me. And I am a hill you can climb anytime, anywhere. I'll be your refuge, you see. I am for you. I lay myself bare. I'm with you, though you're far from me.
Lovely, Muireann. A poem which I think is about escape or about possibility, but mostly I think it's about finding the good where good isn't normally reported, or is about whatever you want it to be about. I read this poem at the Duncairn last year, and it's set on a council estate not far from the centre. There was a BBC story that broke in 2016 about flocks of geese which were wintering on this council estate, and the point of the BBC article, or the joke, was that they had been given, and I'm quoting here, a particularly potent layer of protection by the local paramilitary unit, and I thought that would be a decent subject for a poem. So here it is. Duck, duck, goose. You can go down for a duke, I want to say a gander, at the grey legs on the green that's not so much a field as a grassy space where the flats once stood. They come at the end of November, fleeing the Icelandic freeze, swapping the aurora borealis for murals in memory of Stevie McCaig and Bucky McCulloch. And for those for Cromwell, Cuchulainn, Luther and Iron Maiden's Eddie the Head, dressed up as the trooper, moonlighting for the UFF. Widespread throughout Eurasia, the grey legs of the steppes often winter on Inner Mongolian paddy fields, where they eat rice. But on this estate they make do with tato crumbs and the cones of dropped pokes. When a local finally stuffed one for Christmas dinner, a scroll went up on the courthouse wall. Let it be known, as with tourists, gooses to be left to their own devices.
Hi. Hello, how are you? We are VARO, and we are here to play a few songs for you as part of the virtual cabaret.
Ray Giffen and the Duncairn team invited us to be part of this beautiful project that make us feel a bit more connected these days.
Well, yes. Hopefully it's you're all well and it's not too difficult to be staying at home. But so we're here to try to have a good time and having a bit of music together. All our gigs obviously have been cancelled, so this is our only way to share the music with other people. But
so there's gonna be a donation link for all the artists involved in this project.
And actually there's going to be donations for all artists. Loads of people are putting stuff online at the moment, and it's just a way to share the music, but also, if you like it and if you can, to support all the different artists, musicians, everything. That's great. If you can't, just enjoy the music.
And we're gonna try to
that's our
make you happy with a bit of songs
for the night. Yes.
So the first song, it's called The Jacobites by Name, and it's a song from the time of the Jacobites rebellion in Scotland, and it was rewritten as an anti-war song by Robert Burns in 1791. Ready?
Okay.
Hope you can see us.
Yes. Hope so. And hear us.
Ye Jacobites by name, London here, London here. Ye Jacobites by name, London here. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear. What is right and what is wrong by the law, by the law. What is right and what is wrong by the law? What is right and what is wrong? The short sword and the long, a weak arm and the strong, for to draw, for to draw. A weak arm and the strong, for to draw. What makes heroic strife in the fire, flame the fire? What makes heroic strife? What makes heroic strife
song called The Northern View, the title track from the latest Arborist album. Born at the edge of a dark and restless sea. I was born beneath a vast grey canopy. Now I'm moored to the North Star, am guided silently through a night sky gently shifting by degrees. And I've seen the sunset bleeding out through an evening sky. Oh, I've seen it close to 13,000 times. But to have it draped behind this rugged northern view, all makes each time feel completely new. On my wedding day, singing I'm here to stay, here to stay. Father of a new breed, not prone to fighting, so I get to watch their bruises ripen. And I felt the awful down seep into my bones. Oh, I felt the need to stay at home. And I fell in love with the roadsides, yellow flowered gorse. Oh, I fell in love with someone spoken force. And I wandered through a blizzard of cherry blossom trees. Oh, I wandered till its petals smothered me. said 5 decades of the rosary, the sorrowful mysteries of the scourging at the pillar, the crucifixion, and those other 3. To try to fend off some devil who come here in disguise. In truth, after I'd finished, I felt further compromised. And I went on wandering on my dying day, singing I'm here to stay, here to stay.
I like worker songs on the miners. Obviously like the link with South Wales as well on the miners. And always get encouraged with good English folk songs. They're hard to come by.
It's not the most jaunty folk song, so if you're on lockdown and quarantine, this is not going to cheer you up loads.
No.
Hopefully you'll
find it cathartic.
Yeah. It's a song about someone who spends their entire life underground. So draw parallels, if you will.
Yeah, we got her distracted. Oh, who'll replace this old miner? And who will take my place below? And who will follow the trepanner? Oh dear God, dear God, when I go, 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 and who will wield this heavy pay that I did wield for 40 years, and who will hew the black, black coal? Oh dear God, dear God, when I go, 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 when I go. That takes him to the darker place. Who will take my place upon that train? Oh dear God, dear God, when I go, and I've paid God, and I've paid God my fare. What do you think, Maha? Yeah.
I seal of approvals, that's very good.
Only because the cartoons are on under the table.
Yeah, we really clandestinely put that in front of it just to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
We're blowing a cover now.
Gur míle maith Rihanna agus Ellis, and what about wee Macha in the middle, just the latest baby to star in this virtual cabaret season so far. Of course, Rihanna was the BBC Radio 2 Folk Singer of the Year last year for 2019, a stunning achievement and well deserved, of course. I think Ellis might be the first Welsh person who's appeared, and that would give us a clean sweep of the Celtic nations here in this first season of the virtual cabaret. Now, I'm going to have to head off and change my clothes, so Lynette, what's coming up next?
Yeah, it's a bit like half-time with a football match, Conor, isn't it? Our Conor has been sprung off the subs bench and he's springing into action very shortly, so stay tuned for that. Thanks to everyone who took part in the first half of tonight's cabaret. I think you'll agree it has been absolutely brilliant so far. And if you did like any of the artists, of course you liked all of them, do check out their respective websites, see what they're up to during lockdown and support them in any way you can. You can donate to the cabaret or buy something off their websites directly, theduncairn.com, and donate there. And if you're watching along, enjoying what you're seeing, spread the word. Hashtag Duncairn Cabaret. Get busy, folks. Now, in the second half, you will have seen all of the artists before on tonight's cabaret, except two. And the two exceptions are also working behind the scenes on the cabaret each week. They are Josh Healy, who's the front man of a band called Boy. He's always active and busy around the Duncairn Centre. But now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I give you my co-host and Duncairn obsessive Mr. Conor Caldwell, who has dressed down for the occasion.
Gentlemen, a couple of reelinish. I'm going to play a few reels now. The first one is called The Glen Road to Carrick, and I'm going to follow that up with a guru favourite that everyone will hopefully know at home, The Silver Spear. So give these a go.
sing a song this time that I wrote not too long ago. The song tells a tale about a friend of mine, Ben Gentle from Lurgan, who's no longer around, and it tells the tale of his dog, Fly, and Ben hunting the fields around Lurgan many moons ago. And in this story, they were chasing a hare, and you'd be glad to hear that it escapes to run another day.
It ends up on your t-shirt.
It ends up on my t-shirt, yes. Thanks to the mighty Gutcha for sending me on some clothes. So this song's called Sportsman Bold. So thanks very much for having us, and hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll sing a song of days long gone, when I roamed wild and free. No river wide nor mountain side that e'er put a hold on me. I'd swim and climb in lake and brine, o'er heather, bog and briar, from early light till the dark of night. No hound would quell my fire, till one morning came while on the plain near Loch Ness verdant shores, a band of men from Castle Lane, Kilwilkie and the shore. Their lorchers wild and hounds did cry, and raised the sound of hell. I was frightened then when I sighted Ben Gentle from the lane. Of sportsmen bold I have been told, of Doran and Maxstay, with dog and gun for sport and fun, it lave a hair to play. But like thunder clouds as dogs aloud came Gentle from the lane, his pride and joy a dog named Fly was forced to give me chase. I turned his dog through field and bog for mile on aching mile. No place to hide, though how I tried to lose him in my style. But as darkness fell, I heard the bells from St. Peter's on the hill. I went to ground and homeward bound, went Gentle from the lane. I mind the days when as I'd stray and meet those Lurgan men. But those times are gone, I'm free to roam the countryside all round. But upon the air a sound I fear, haunting in the wind. I mind the time I outran Fly and Gentle from the lane.
Thanks a million.
Hello everybody,
I'm Josh Healy, I'm from Belfast. It's really, really fantastic to be a part of this project. If you can support it by donating, please do. I'm going to be playing a few songs here myself too, so hope you're all keeping safe and well in isolation. I've just cut my hair for the first time there since we've been in lockdown, so as you can see it didn't go too well. Look after yourselves and join us in the Duncairn when you can, when this is all over. All the best. Since man was first created, his work has been debated. We have celebrated the coming of the spring. Halanto, jolly rumble-o, we were up long before the day-o to welcome in the summer, to welcome in the May-o. The summer is a-coming in and winter's gone away-o. Take no scorn to wear the thorn, it was the style when you were born. Your father's father wore it and your father wore it too. Halanto, jolly rumble-o, we were up long before the day-o to welcome in the summer, to welcome in the May-o. The summer is a-coming and winter's gone away-o. Robin Hood and Little John have both gone to the VARO. We will to the merry greenwood to hunt the buck and hare. Halanto, jolly rumble-o, we were up long before the day-o to welcome in the summer, to welcome in the May-o. The summer is a-coming in and winter's gone away-o. What happened to the Spaniards who made so brave a boast? Oh, we will eat the feathered goose and they will eat the roast. Halanto, jolly rumble-o, we were up long before the day-o to welcome in the summer, to welcome in the May-o. The summer is a-coming in and winter's gone away-o.
You've been listening to the Whileaways live from Ivy Cottage here in County Galway. We're delighted to be part of the Duncairn virtual cabaret, and we're really looking forward to seeing you all again up there very soon, hopefully. In the meantime, you're all invited down here whenever all this blows over and we all get back to normal. That's what this next song is all about, really. Gathering together and lighting fires and singing songs and having the crack. And hopefully it won't be long. In the meantime, stay safe, stay at home. And thanks once again to Ray and everybody there at the Duncairn. Mind yourselves. See you soon. We're called the Whileaways. Thank you.
Well, you had your John and Yoko t-shirt on. When you turned around, everybody was gone. With the first few tones of the bones of a song, you just started singing. And all anybody needs is love. To be one someone's thinking of. Give a lot and have enough to keep on laughing. for the heart, something for the heart. There's a burst of the rock at the start of June. The sunset shining the sky with the moon. Come on in, there's tons of room. Everyone's welcome. Sure, all anybody needs is love. To be what someone's thinking of. To give a lot and have enough. To keep on going. We be at the back door when you come into the air. With food from the earth. Something for the heart. Something for the heart. John and Yoko t-shirt on. You turn around, everybody was gone. With the first few tones of the bones of the song, you just started singing. Josie. You just started singing. Thanks a million from the Whileaways. See you soon.
See you soon. Take care. So this song, The Winding Way Down to Kells Bay, is dedicated to the memory of my grand uncle Eamon from Cabaret in South Kerry. I wrote it just after he died. A couple of years ago now. Coming up on a couple of years ago. And I wrote it because I wanted something to honour his memory, but also to pay tribute to the incredible people that live in South Kerry that made us all feel like family in the weeks after his funeral and leading up to his funeral. So this is to all of you out there who are missing anyone right now, to anyone out there who's lost a relative and has been made to feel like part of their community while you were mourning them. So this is The Winding Way Down to Kells Bay. Stretches out before your feet on the winding way down to Kells Bay, and the golden sun sets like no other, they say, on the winding way down to Kells Bay, where sorrows met with smiling eyes, and a great black cloak brushed with stars for the sky, and the old trees leaning there to whisper a tale on the winding way down to Kells Bay. There's a song in the heart of the people you'll meet on the winding to Diach Dias Bui on the winding way down to Kells Bay. Then I struck like the story August Lake the Ski on the winding way down to Kells Bay. And when the bell rings, then we'll all head away on the winding way down to Kells Bay. Where the ocean could carry our words away on the winding way down to Kells Bay. And we'll stop for the chat and the old cup of tea on the winding way down to Kells Bay. And the golden sun sets like no other, they say, on the winding way down to Kells Bay. Yes, the ocean could carry our worries away on the winding way down.
These are two songs for children. The first one is called Tá na Báid go dainn sa bharige, which is a song about wishing good fortune on the fishermen. Slán a bhaile go dagan a fear that they may come safely home. And then the second song, they know since they were babies, it's called Curly Mick Dandy, and it's all about dressing up a little girl called Maura and taking her out dancing and throwing her up in the air, and it's a dancing the baby song. So just can Aaron Gurfall, Beidir, is it okay? Okay. Fan Machine Curly Mick Dandy. Okay.
Can you see the kids, I wonder?
Check.
Let's see.
Maybe they're just made up kids.
You can kind of see them. Let's just get them in a little bit. There we are.
But then you won't see you.
Oh, I'm the least of your worries now. Don't mind me.
Okay, yeah. Now people who are Dermot at time.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay, be cute in a second.
Okay,
Working from home. 6 Suis's be cute in a second, okay?
Yeah.
Just ask you. Just you.
funny.
Count in, so.
Hello, G. On the boys who like to body, yes, the snow is beyond the credit, the good, the or the grand is on a song, the body, the dog, and the fish. On the boys who like to body, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. On the boys who like to body, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. On the boys who like to body, the good, the or the frog, the splatter, and chief or dawn, and for the long is on the body, the dog, and the fish. On the boys who like to body, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. Chief or dawn, and for the long is on the body, the dog, and the fish. Though Shanghai just grew big on the desk, and what they do in the town of shift from a line to court, and got a good song, the body, the dog, and the fish. On the boys who like to body, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. Shift from a line to court, and got a good song, the body, the dog, and the fish. It happened more to slow, the body, the young, the point, the dog, and delicate, ish, go, fall, take care, the body, the song, body, the dog, and the fish. All the boys who like to body, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. Ish, go, fall, the care, the body, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. Glims and toy, the crook, the bang, and the nose, and all the hand, and fudge, get limp along the groove, is rare, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. All the boys who like to body, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. Limp along the groove, is rare, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. All the boys who like to body, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. Limp along the groove, is rare, the song, the body, the dog, and the fish. Could be dandy, dandy, could be dandy, bonnet, could be dandy, dandy, rogue, a stuffy bonnet, could be dandy, dandy, could be dandy, bonnet, could be dandy, dandy, rogue, a stuffy bonnet. All of that's the stars, all of that's the all of that's the stars, the lady, all of that's the stars, all of that's the all of that's the stars, the lady, come it's come with sauce. Junkie she knows some point of come with sauce. Come with sauce, some posh to come with sauce. Junkie she knows some point. Horo das is das, horo das geher, horo das is das, lay, horo das is das, horo das geher, horo das is das, lay, dinner she das, dinner she das, the pleasure, dinner she das, me in the Healy, dinner she das, dinner she das, the pleasure, dinner she das, in the Healy, horo das is das, horo das geher, horo das is das, lay, horo das is das, horo das geher, horo das is das, lay, come with sauce, come with sauce, the hesky, come with sauce, shocking the face, no hesky, come with sauce, come with sauce, the hesky, come with sauce, shocking the face, no hesky, horo das is das, horo das geher, horo das is das, lay, horo das is das, horo das geher, horo das is das, lay, horo das is das, horo das geher, horo das is das, lay, horo das is das, horo das geher, horo das is das, lay.
Oh, yes.
So, Shahi Saiv, agus Shahi Isha, and they're being so good during this time. They've really been brilliant. They're getting tired. So, yourselves.
I suppose anyone that grew up in the Western world will know the sort of power of David Attenborough to put these animals in your living room. And this poem is about a demon, or what I imagine a demon to be if I believed in demons, which I do if I'm left in the house long enough by myself, I suppose, a bit like poltergeists. And I suppose this poem, aside from a poem about sloths and demons, is a poem about humanity's lack of respect for the rest of nature. And it seems to me this lack of respect, given that COVID-19 is also a natural thing, as far as we know, this lack of respect has come a cropper recently, over the past few months. Belphegor, Lord of the Gap, Hill's ambassador to France. Bradipus variegatus, the brown-throated, three-toed sloth, is surely the laziest bird in the South American jungle. Once a week, she climbs down from the high canopy into the O horizon, where she takes a shit on the detritus. This is dangerous, as there are jaguars there, and yourselves. Is the brown-throated, three-toed sloth afraid? Is she fuck? You would coochie-woo, coochie-woochie-coo any sloth. So would I, but she neither needs nor wants our affection, nor our sympathy when the harpy eagle swoops in for the kill. Taking it in their stride, all sloths know evil, and this isn't it. Would you coochie-woo, coochie-woochie-coo a layabout, a human one? Would you you'd say, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, away out and work, or start a revolution? And you wouldn't coochie-woochie-coo a beggar, neither. Harpy eagles don't beg for brown-throated, three-toed sloths. Like all good entrepreneurs amongst the homines sapientes, they go out and take the bastard bull by the bastard horns. You would feed a ploughman's lunch to a harpy eagle, admit it. The Nor-Cra-desiccated noodle ship would be touring along the river, creating a market amongst the Amazonian tribespeople, and you'd be coochie-woo, coochie-woochie-cooing a sloth, or feeding bits of red Leicester and pickle to a hungry harpy eagle from a bum bag slung over a branch, and I, Belphegor, would be egging you on. Go on, love, I'd say. That's fucking ingenious.
We're gonna. Okay.
Maybe that's all we can do.
Let's give it a go. I reckon if we sing a song, she'll be happy.
Okay.
You ready?
Pretty adamant what she wants.
Okay, well let's
Just try it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So whatever you do, don't you do it wrong. I've been wasting my precious time waiting on your song. Well, it rolls me forward, but it makes me leave. 'Cause I die before I wait on you. So darling dear, set down your weapons. You know I'm coming for you. You know I'm coming for you. Whatever you do, every minute matters. Audience, please, every minute matters. 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 Every minute. Oh, 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 oh. Yoo-hoo! Oh, 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 oh. Whoa. Oh, 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 oh. That was it.
Thank you very much, folks.
Thanks for having us.
Please, if you enjoyed, please donate to the
Virtual Cabaret!
And
Yeah!
Hi, I'm Mark from Arborist, and this is a song called Here Comes the Devil. Like a blood rush from a thumb, pricked upon a rose. Well, here comes the devil. Well, here comes the devil. You were so sweetly talking, you thought you were alone. Well, here comes the devil. Well, here comes the devil. And I saw him in the ocean of your eyes. And I saw him in the moonrise, all in every violin cause that no one ever speaks of. Like a sleeping flower mantis, ready to unload. Well, here comes the devil. Well, here comes the devil. That darkened moonlight shadow that followed you home. Well, here comes the devil. Well, here comes the devil. I saw him in the ocean with your eyes, and I saw him in the moonrise, oh, in every violent cause that no one ever speaks of.
Arborist, or Mark McCambridge as he's also known, and a cheery wee number, Here Comes the Devil. It's a good one for Saturday night. It brings our hashtag Duncairn Cabaret almost to the end for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for giving me the incentive to put some makeup and a sparkly top on of a Saturday night. Saturday night lockdown feels. Now it's over to Connor, Billabusthaw, lovely hurling earlier on there, Connor, and I'm waiting on the call maybe to, sing a song or something next week. What do you think?
Well, Annette, you can send me the audition tape directly. I see some of your BBC colleagues have been sharing their talents widely on social media over the last 48 hours or so, so maybe there's hope for you yet, but maybe I would just better play it safe and repeat the words of my parents to me when I was young when I asked about something like that and say, we'll see. So moving on, we're coming towards the end of the show now, and we just like to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you to all of you who have joined us this evening, no matter how or where you have joined us from. Thanks for pressing share, thanks for pressing like, thanks for pressing donate and supporting all of our wonderful artists who've participated so far. Really looking forward to being back next Saturday night at the same time with the 4th episode of the virtual cabaret. Now, to finish off, something a bit different. I'm sure pretty much everyone following the stream here this evening has been to a Ó Maonlaí concert, owns a Ó Maonlaí record, or knows his music in some shape or form. He sent us something a little bit different this week, and it appears he's been out around Dublin on his rambles.
Is to seshe ma banedem avrenelingas Augustus seshe milchipo unsarid bau bai Maristes Mara Yoin Magaonalet Alec Ó Maonlaí an Bhí buath Alec godóidceach sí an corp fuair ón amás. Bhí buath Alec nach néad á sí grá má Healy níos mó Shark. Avrin Lindas is a tú is a deishimil chipog. Ons why did Bill by Ganamort Maris a des mar Hjólin gánalet Eilen ór narún Anjakatú no avanatú Eleanor narún no annan te nach gáinú chuide gan tílis arún ó teocha a mésaní anna mé is a mahan te mach gánuch mé Rindas ógus a túis deishimil chipóg chun raid bew by ganam ort Maris des mar Hjólin gánalet Eilen ór narún